in today's British Air Base crash has been identified as Taj Serene, based out of Miramar. Now investigators are trying to find out why it crashed.
The aircraft was believed to be part of a group heading back to the U.S. from the Middle East. It went down moments after leaving a U.S. base in England for California at 10:30 this morning. That's 10:30 the time in England. San Diego 6's Carlos Correa has the latest on the investigation.
The investigation continues in the crash that killed a pilot on board an FA-18C Hornet similar to this one.
We're saddened by the loss because certainly that's something that's very, very important to us, and that's why we want to do a very thorough investigation. The services do perform that investigation because nobody wants to have this happen.
The 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing belonging to the Marine Fighter Attack Squadron 232, stationed at Marine Corps Air Station in Miramar, crashed in England Wednesday morning. According to officials, it was making a return trip to the U.S.
It's a tremendously powerful airplane. The engines are certainly well positioned to take this airplane into any flight regime possible, as long as they're operating normally.
Jim Kidrick is the president and CEO of the San Diego Air and Space Museum. A Navy fighter pilot for more than 20 years, he once flew aboard an FA-18. He says pilots are well trained in what to do during an emergency.
Well, certainly their situational awareness is very critical to anything that occurs. If they should find themselves over a populated area and they have the ability then to steer the airplane over a lesser populated area, they're certainly going to do that.
Kidrick says the single-engine jets fly as a single ship, but will also fly in formation.
The airplane has a wonderful safety record. We certainly believe that the training for our Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, Coast Guard, Army pilots is the best in the world, but occasionally these things are going to happen.
Carlos Correa, San Diego 6 News.
And it is unknown still why the plane went down, but experts say it is an aircraft that has an excellent track record. The United Kingdom Coast Guard remained at the scene of the crash site for hours and is said to be communicating closely with U.S. military officials. For many San Diegans, word of any F-18 crash brings to mind the crash in December of 2008 that claimed the lives of 4 family members, including 2 small children. Crash investigation would highlight maintenance issues that have since been addressed. Most recently, an FA-18E Super Hornet went down on September 21st during a training mission near Fresno. The pilot was able to eject and the plane crashed into an open field. While not perfect, the F-18 is known as one of the most reliable and maintainable tactical aircraft in history.